What's the way out? Because as you point out, because as you point out, you even said, the Red Sox stuff is coming. Beltran hasn't talked. Cora hasn't talked. I mentioned at the top of the show, Jeff, that there's probably a member of the 2017 Astros that maybe in 2021 or 2022 will have a moment where the conscience will just weigh on them. Maybe they're going to have a kid, right? A new kid. They're going to have a kid for the first time, and they're going to look at the child and say, what will they read on the internet about their dad? And they're going to come out and say, I was the one who pounded on the trash can against you, Darvish, and this is the way it went down. Like I'm just giving you an example. So what's the way out of this?
I think, it's funny, Rich, because when I write critical columns about people, about situations, about institutions, one of the things I try to do is to say, okay, I'm not just going to criticize here. I'm going to offer solutions. And I feel like criticism without solutions is empty and hollow and just vacuous, right? I don't have good solutions to this because every solution seems to be contingent on the idea that players are going to wear it harder than they already are. And I just don't think legally that there is any way for the institutions that are involved here to make something like that happen. At the same time, I wonder what the public reaction, Rich, would be to something like stripping the title from the Astros. Would they see it as nothing more than a move to save face, especially considering Rob Manfred's been on the record saying, I don't want to go down that path. I feel like it's a slippery slope. If we take this away, what else are we going to take away? I mean, he was intimating the home run record, like Barry Bonds clearly did the single season record as well as the all-time record. While using steroids. And so if you strip away the Astros title in 2017, does that mean you have to go and do the same for Bonds? Now, those are two separate instances, and I think you can argue that what the Astros did, as you have, is worse than what Barry Bonds or any other individual did. But the question of going out, making a bold and distinct move, and then having the public say that's still not enough, that's something that Rob Manfred simply does not want to do, and I don't blame him for that. Like, he's in a position right now, Rich, where he's got to do everything right. Like, this is a seminal time for his commissionership because right now the tide is against baseball from the fans, from the players, from the whole continuum of people. And Major League Baseball needs to rescue itself from that situation. And I wish I had solutions. I don't know what the best way out of this is.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.